Hey, how we doing? It's Bully, it's the Bolster, it's the big fella, it's Mr. B. How we doing? Sorry I'm late this week. I meant to come to you earlier in the week, but there's something happening Tuesday. Shouldn't talk about it from my rugby background, but England were playing at rugby. I'm talking about rugby again. England were playing at football, so no point talking to you about then. So here we are tonight talking to you about ketones. Yes, ketones. Not the keto diet, definitely not the keto diet. I eat far too many carbs, far too many cakes, far too many crisps, far too much protein to ever be on the keto diet. These are the benefits of the keto diet. In a packet, put you in ketosis to 59 minutes or less. Scientifically proven, got patents on them. What does ketosis mean to you? It means it gives you better focus, better energy, better mood, better sleep, better skin, better digestion, better muscle preservation. Personal favourite of mine. And if you're looking for it, better fat loss. Yes, this fuels your body in a different way, thus freeing up the fat on your body to be used as excess fuel. Burn that off. Underneath, you've got all the muscle preservation. Wherever you go, happy days. Crack on with that. 59 minutes or less in a packet, the benefits of ketosis. If you want to go into fat loss, we don't talk about weight loss here, we talk about genuine fat loss. If you want to go into fat loss, the magic on whatever you do is diet. I prefer lifestyle as opposed to diet. It is the best one that you can do. So if you want to go keto, paleo, carbs, whatever you want to do, whatever you can stick to is great. This helps you along. It's a tool to help you along there. Cuts your appetite, cuts your cravings, helps you stick to it, helps you to be a lot more compliant in what you're doing. The best diet you'll ever do or the best lifestyle you'll ever do is the one that you can stick to. So find something that works for you. This is what I found. Well, I found it just over 4 years ago now. Pushing on 48, 49 years old. Yes, I'm bulking at the minute. That's a whole story. I'll come on to that in a minute. I was ex-military, 26 years in the military, ex-semi-professional rugby player, always being a chunky lad, always being greedy, always being lazy. Didn't find anything, certainly didn't find any abs or anything like that in my time. Started drinking these, found some abs without doing excessive cardio, without doing any crunches. Every time I try and do a crunch, I get cramp. That's God telling me, don't start doing crunches. 52 years old now, so I'm not going to do it. So back in the day, I said, pushing on 48, 49. This was me, over 300 pounds. Pretty miserable, pretty lazy, pretty greedy. Always wanted the biggest portion in all the shops. No point in having that lid on the Pringles because I was eating a lot and I certainly wasn't sharing them. Started drinking this stuff, one a day, and I did go on to at the time then, low carb was right for me. Didn't mind doing that, low carb and intermittent fasting. And it was this time 4 years ago in the June where I then leaned down to that. And that was going to the gym 3 times a week. And I thought there's something in there. You can see there, particularly for me from a man's side of things, I'd lost the side move which I'd started to get. And certainly a cortisol on the waist, on the old, the muffin tops were starting to get over the top of the picture. It got into that because it works, as I said to you, it works in better mood. Mood can be anything with hormones, all that sort of stuff. Anxiety, especially for me, working life, family life, all that good stuff. This is when I realised I was into it, so I started importing it from America. One of the early ones in the UK. The UK opened last year, this time last year. Still only got 3 flavours. You see all the stuff behind me. I get that from America because I still import that for all my other clients that have been on it for quite a long time. So when I went to that then, training 3 times a week, I then went up to 4 times a week. When I'm in the gym, I'm no more than an hour in the gym. It's focused, it's intensive, it's just strength training for me. That's what I prefer, that's what I like. This was me then a year later at 49. Before the trolls come on and all the kids have finished doing their homework. Yes, it was all natural. I'm not going to start taking any gear, like I said. Ex-semi-professional rugby player, 26 years in the military. No point starting taking gear in my late 40s. I'm going to be dead in a few years, naturally. So that was me then. I maintained that, give or take 2% body fat for a couple of years. Then I started working with a bodybuilder down in the gym. I wanted a bit more of a challenge. So I went from a low carb diet to a high carb diet. Always high protein, always moderate low fat for me. That's just what I want. My wife did lazy keto at the time. So she was sort of lowish carbs, a little bit more fat, but she was more relaxed in her approach. I'll show you her details in a minute. She wasn't a gym bunny like I was. It was great for me. So I went on to white rice. What do I have now? White rice, all the lean meats. I've got steak tonight and all that good stuff. Typical bodybuilders stuff. I'm in my second bulk. But when I first started in October 2019, went into the bulk, pushed up to 300 pounds. And this was me in the March of last year at the end of that bulk, which was just a big chunk of man. Great, happy days. Let's smash the gym. Let's get into the cut. Let's cut the calories down nice and slow. Let's see what's under the hood. Unfortunately, we went into lockdown, so all the gyms shut. So all I could do then was drink these one a day during lockdown, decrease my food slightly during that time. And this was me coming out of lockdown, probably in this time last year, maybe a week or two in the future, maybe about July time. So that was me coming out of lockdown, lost about 40 pounds then. So that wasn't too bad, just through drinking these one a day and controlling my diet a little bit, and that helped me massively when I went into the cut. Like I said, it helps with the appetite, helps with the cravings, all those sort of suppression things you get normally. Trained then for the rest of the year on and off when we were open and we weren't in lockdown, when the gyms were open and they were shut. And then this was me in January this year. Not quite the results I wanted, but still not bad for 52 years old. I'm 53 now, on my second bulk, hopefully, touch wood, there isn't another lockdown coming, and I can get some better results this year, and we can go from there. As I said about my wife, she did like a lazy keto sort of thing. She was doing all the Davina McCall videos at home, so a typical girl at home doing the in-home workouts around the family, around the kids, around me, lumbering around and stuff. And she went from a size 14 there, lost her mom bod, like I said, with the mood and all that sort of stuff, ladies' hormones. She'll always say her baby pouch from having the kids, that a lot of that is inflammation. She lost all that by drinking these and stuff, so that's what worked for her. And she went down to a size 8 or 10 there. So it works either way. You can be a meathead like me. If you want to go and do cardio, I've got endurance runners, triathletes, MMA fighters, boxers, because it's also brain fuel, so it goes straight into your head. Takes a lot of where you've got brain fog and stuff, releases the brain fog from within. Like I said, it gives you better focus, better energy, better mood, better sleep, better skin, better digestion, better muscle preservation. All of those are great for a healthy lifestyle. And if you're looking for fat loss, just eat in a slight deficit. If you're eating only 1,000 calories, 1,100 calories, you need to stop that. Eat more food, push yourself up, and you'll probably find you'll start losing a little bit more. Get some clothes that are too tight for you and have that as your measurement. Don't do it by the scales. The scales are terrible. You can put 5 pounds on a day just by drinking loads and loads of water. It's a terrible way to do it. So like I said, in the UK, we've got 3 flavours at the minute. The USA, they've got far more flavours. So I have my UK customers who want to go direct from the website, and I've also got other clients who want to have a mix, and I sort them out person to person and stuff. These can be done straight from the website. They'll say, oh, I don't know what flavour I want. Don't worry, we've got you covered. 10-day challenge pack. But the Yanks, they get theirs cheaper. Obviously, we get VAT and tax on ours. They have 2 a day. I had a lot of my results on 1 a day, to be fair. I do drink 2 on occasion now, especially when there's a sale on at the moment. Feel fabulous. But 1 a day can get you results with a little bit of intermittent fasting. We can help you and guide you all around that. And this has a mix of the 3 flavours in there. So you're not lumbered with one flavour you don't like for the whole 20 days. You can then pick and choose your flavours and then order individual flavours if you like. To start off with, these come at 22% off. So you're straight in on a discount straight away. There's just been released today because it's Pride Month. A Pride bundle coming in from the USA. 6 boxes, over 3 flavours at 40% off. Now you may think 6 boxes is a lot. Get a couple of your friends, a couple of your gym buddies, a couple of your girlfriends, whatever it may be. Running partners, lump in together, get sorted. Have 2 or 3 boxes each. Give it a good crack for a month. See where you go. So all you do on this, it just mixes effortlessly with water. I've got water and ice. I'll have the 3 flavours in the UK. We've got Heart Tart, which is really mild. Strawberry. Raspberry lemonade, which is almost like a sherbet flavour. For those used to like a sherbet dib dab back in the day. And Swiss cacao. My little girl has the decaf version. It's every night in her milk before she goes to bed. She's 5 going on 15. But she sleeps like a teenager, no problem. She has like half a sachet a night and stuff. So I shall have the Heart Tart. I'm not a great lover of strawberry. This I don't mind at all. I hate strawberry milk and strawberry protein and all that good stuff. This, I don't have no problems drinking it. and it just mixes in with water. No problems. It's not like the crappy protein that I've had over the years. It mixes quite well. I'll put it on I told you I was lazy, even my shaker shakes it for itself. So just to demonstrate to you that it mixes up quite easily. It goes into consistency of like what you get from drinking squash, and away you go. Like I say, I'll put in ketosis 59 minutes or less. Happy days for everybody. Again, what does ketosis do for you? It gives you better focus, better energy, better mood, better sleep, better skin, better muscle preservation. And if you're looking for it, I know I do forget to breathe sometimes. And if you're looking for it, fat loss. Now, you may find on these, I had a GB triathlete. She was only 4'9". She was tiny, fit as a fiddle, but she still lost 11 pounds. Yes, that's a scale weight, but she leaned up. What this does is, like I showed on pictures where it showed my love handles and all that good stuff, it leans you up. So I always say to the ladies who are obsessed with the scales, if you're 50 kilos in weight and a size 14, or you're 50 kilos and a size 10, what would you take? And they'll always take the size over the weight. So don't get hung up on the weight. If you're lean and you've got muscle, happy days. Stuff you like, loads of circuit training, loads of cardio, biggest bind of my life. I'm lazy. I certainly don't do that. But if you do all that, you can end up skinny fat, and you'll start burning into your muscle if you're not eating enough protein. A lot of people on keto, like I said, I was never keto, and this is hereditary, my hair loss, but a lot of people on keto start losing their hair. Problem with that is, one, you're not having enough protein in your diet. They cut the protein back too much, and protein becomes the enemy sometimes. So you got to keep your protein up, and you'll keep your hair. Mine, unfortunately, thanks to my dad, that's why I haven't got mine. So it doesn't bring mine back. But I do get all the other benefits that are involved in it. So again, 6 boxes are 40% off at the minute. Can import it from the USA. I've got an American version of these which comes in 5 flavours, like a mix of the stuff behind. Or there's a UK version that's got the 3 flavours that I showed you about earlier. That can be downloaded from the website. All the information you can get from me by DMing me. I can get you sorted out. There's a link in the bio where you can get in touch with me there. There's WhatsApp, email, Instagram, Facebook. Like I said, I started this 4 years ago. I ain't stopping anytime soon. This is here to stay. You may not have heard of it. A lot of people have. A lot of people are having great results. If you don't trust me, it's just some old 53-year-old random guy, some meathead from the gym. We've got a Facebook group. Connect with me on that. We've got 550,000 people in there now. They're just customers. That's not a company Facebook group. That's just for our team, which is our team is in 28 countries at the minute. We're building massively in the UK. We've got a fabulous UK team at the moment. Spreading out to Europe, Australia. Personally, this is my team, and some guys in America and stuff. And we've got somebody coming on Canada quite soon. But our wider team is 28 countries. This Facebook group has got thousands of transformations. I've shown you my pictures, far better than what I've done. Thousands of recipes, thousands of meal plans, shopping lists, if that's what we want. Yes, some of them might have an American tint, but you can move them off. All that is free. Get in there, have a look around. There's some doctors' videos. If you've got any, I'll say conditions, because we never make any medical claims, but I do have family members where it's helped them in parts of their healthy lifestyle. They've made massive gains in their life. They're often having an afternoon nap, or they were quite debilitated or whatever. I've got one of my wife's cousins is a paramedic. She couldn't get through a shift without having to sleep. Now she just flies through. Same as the mother, she's got the same condition. Couldn't do any sort of physical activity. Now they go off canoeing, skiing at Christmas and all that good stuff. She could never do that before. Puts it all down to this. So it's worth a try. But don't listen to me. As I say, it's in the Facebook group. Have a look around there. Make your mind up. I know there's nobody more skeptical than the Brits. Now, I know some American friends on here do catch it. And you guys are a bit more open-minded. I'm from Yorkshire. I'm definitely skeptical. Took me a long time to get around to it, but I wasted time on this. I wish I had this 30 years ago when I started in the military and started when I was playing rugby. It would have been I had a great career in both. It would have been far better, that's for sure. So, if you want to get into the Facebook group, again, you have to connect with me on Facebook. I can drop you in there, get you sorted. I know some of you guys are on Insta, on TikTok. You're going to have to do the long haul and get across. But other than that, will it make my hair fall out? No, it won't make your hair fall out at all. That is the keto diet. If you don't eat enough protein,